The curfew tolls the knell of parting day. The lowing herd winds slowly o'er the lea. The ploughman homeward plods his weary way, and leaves the world to darkness and to need. Now fades the glimmering landscape on the sight, and all the air a solemn stillness holds, save where the beetle wheels his droning flight, and drowsy tinkling lull the distant fields. Beneath that rugged elm, that yew tree shade, where heaves the turf in many a mouldering heap, each in his narrow cell forever laid, the rude forefathers of the hamlet sleep. The breezy call of incense breathing morn, the swallow twittering from straw-built shed, the cock's shrill carrion of the echoing horn, no more shall rouse them from their lowly beds. For them no more the blazing hearth shall burn, nor busy housewife ply her evening care. No children run to lisp their sire's return, or climb his knee the envied kiss to share. Oft is the harvest to their sickle yield, their furrow oft the stubborn glebe has broke. How often did they drive their team afield, how bowed the wood beneath their sturdy stroke. Let not ambitions mock their useful toil, their homely joys and destiny obscure, nor grandeur hear with disdainful smile the short and simple annals of the poor, the boast of heraldry, the pomp of power, all the beauty, all the wealth they gave, awaits alike the inevitable hour. The paths of glory lead but to the grave. Nor you, ye proud, impute to these the fruit, if memory o'er their tomb no trophies raise, where through the wrong drawn aisle and fretted root, the pealing anthem swells the note of praise. Can storied urn or animated bust back to its mansion call the fleeting breath? Can honour's voice provoke the silent dust, or flattery soothe the dull cold fear of death? Perhaps in this neglected spot is laid some harp once pregnant with celestial fire. Hands of the rod of empire might have swayed, or walked to ecstasy the living lyre. But knowledge to their eyes her ample page, rich with the spoils of time, did ne'er unroll. Chill penury repressed their noble rage, and froze the genial current of the soul. Full many a gem of purest ray serene the dark unfathomed caves of ocean bear. Full many a flower is born to blush unseen, and waste its sweetness on the desert air. Some village hamden that with daughter's breast the little tyrant of his fields withstood. Some mutes inglorious Milton here may rest, some Cromwell, guiltless of his country's blood. Their lot forbade, nor inscribed alone, their growing virtues but their crimes confined, forbade to wade through slaughter to a throne, and shut the gates of mercy on mankind. Struggling pangs of conscious truth to hide, to quench the blushes of ingenuous shame, or heap the shrine of luxury and pride with incense kindled at the muse's flame.
Far from the madding crowd's ignoble strife, their sober wishes never learnt to stray. Along the cool, sequestered vale of life, they kept the noiseless tenor of their way. Yet even these bones from insult to protect, some frail memorial still erected nigh, with uncouth rhyme and shapeless sculpture decked, implore the passing tribute to a sigh. Their name, their years, spelt in the unlettered muse, the place of fame and elegy supply, and many a holy text around she strews, that teach the rustic moralist to die. For who, to dumb forgetfulness a prey, this pleading anxious being ere resigned, left the warm precinct of the cheerful day, nor cast one longing, lingering look behind. On some fond breast the parting soul relies, some pious drops the closing eye requires. Even from the tomb the voice of nature comes, even in our ashes live their wonted fire. For thee who, mindful of the unhonoured dead, in these lines their artful tale relate, if chance by lonely contemplation led, some kindred spirit shall inquire their fate.
Haply some hoary-headed swain may say,
Oft have we seen him at the peep of dawn, brushing with hasty steps the dews away, to meet upon the upland lawn. There, at the foot of yonder nodding beech, that reaves its old fantastic roots so high. His listless body at noontime would he stretch, and pore upon the brook that babbles by. One morn I missed him on the custom hill, along the heath and near his favourite tree. Another came, nor yet beside the rill, nor up the lawn, nor at the wood was he.